There we go. Everybody hear me? Unfinished project is in the house. My partner in crime. Everybody hear me? Unfinished project. Picking with Pickle is in the house. Busted Radio Garage is in the house. Deborah Loving Life is in the house. Justin Hill is in the house. The man, the myth, the legend. Holy cow, Busted Radio. Woof. I bet you the male person didn't like y'all when y'all was coming, did they? Holy moly. Let's see here. Get this set up here and then I'll back out. Hold on just a second. I about forgot how to operate it. Let's see. There we go. There. Figured that out. Actually, John's what told me. DNR Racing's in the house. We're supposed to have two guests coming in tonight. I remember seeing my picture of my motor I posted the other night. Tad Locks Tool Sheds in the house. Here's a new member of the No Name National 500 list. He joined night before last, I think it was. So if y'all ain't subscribed to him, head over there and show him some love. Let's see. Can somebody post this link up for me, please? I don't think I can do it on StreamYard. Arrowhead Garage is in the house. Anytime, Tad Lock, that's why we do our lives is to get the 500 list of subscribers, to get them to 500. Some days we have fun with it, and other days we get down to business. Like Justin says, if you don't mind, hit that like button. Make 9,000 comments if you want to. I'll leave this up there until get somebody to post this link for me in the chat. Tad Box Tool Shed is on the 500 No Name National list. Oh, there's his link. Wife just posted it. That's right, Busted. Hit it like there ain't no more like button to hit. Cousin Mike's been on on the sick side the last couple of days. I talked to Cousin Mike last night on the phone or night before last. He's on the sick side. He did good, but he just on the sick side. There's my brother by another mother right there. There's Cousin Mike. Just speak of him and he comes in. Go back up here and just post. I'm gonna have to get used to his Tadlocks. Cool shit. We'll have to come up with him a nickname. Mr. John Wilburn's in the house. Let me go back up here to. I keep on wanting to say tadpole. Let me see. Tadlock. There you go. Y'all ain't subscribed, head over there to his channel and give him a subscribe. We're doing all right. Just taking it easy today. Just there. Got my motor about ready to go in. And hunting boats took the majority of the time trying to find boats. But I wound up finding a box of boats today that I actually lost. So that's a good thing. Now I go back and replace the other boats. Tim Windsor's in the house. As soon as we leave this live, we're going over to John's live to help 38 POS Racing to get to 500. He is very close. So if y'all ain't subscribed to 38 POS, head over to his channel, give him a sub, and if somebody don't mind, drop his link in the chat. He's 23 away from 500. Let's see if we can add to that 23. And we'll be joining John at 9 o'clock on his live to get him over 500 tonight. We will be over there as soon as our live ends. That's the reason why I went for 5 o'clock tonight. That way when we get through here, we can just go on over to John's live. Yeah, I should have motor in a couple of days. Yesterday I worked my tail off yesterday. It's the first day it actually ain't rained. It was nice outside and I got it ready to go in. Probably another 30 minutes and I'll have it in. I didn't adjust my valves and all that, so I ain't gonna worry about pulling the valve covers off. It's ready. All I gotta do is prime the oil pump and get the gas to the carburetor and shoot some juice to it and fire it up. That's what we on. That's what we had on the Thunderbird. John, go ahead and drop your link in there That way they'll have your link to go on over there at 9 o'clock when. Oh, has it? Okay. I think my wife posted it. Oh, Tim did. Yeah. That way when we get done, we can all just go on over to John's live. And PO 38 POS, but he has come from like the fourth to the last to first place in probably 10 days, I think. I kept up with the list every day, and he has moved quick. So you really want to know how it's done. Go over to 38 POS Racing. If somebody drop this link in the chat, it'd be nice. Go over to his page and watch the last 7, 8 videos that he's put out. He is a very example on how to get to 500 right there. And that's how it's done. Yep, 116 more days. It don't seem like it. Seems like it's further than that away. And make sure you also Tandalock's page because he's on the 500 list, and let's see if we could get him to 500. He sure did, John. He done it the right way. He sure did. He put the effort in making the videos and posted every day. And he got some pretty good content. He got some pretty good vehicles too. And especially on that Corvair. I'm a Ford guy, but I also like the Corvairs too. The Corvairs got a lot of history with the Chevrolet. A lot of history goes along with the Corvairs. The first Corvair was a 1949, but it wound up ditching the Corvair name and went with the Corvette name. A lot of people call them little baby Corvettes. That's how the Corvairs came about, and the Corvette. So yeah, y'all head over there and sub to him and check out that Corvair with that 4.3 he put in it. It's a pretty cool little car. Justin, I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. Today's been a good day. Just sit back and relax. You should have a guest come popping in. If somebody wants to come on in, I posted the pinned the link at the top. All right, Busted, we appreciate you coming in, buddy. And we'll be waiting for your video to come out. Yeah, Justin, you wasn't scared of nobody. I ain't scared of nobody yet. I ain't gave nobody a heart attack. Get on here and get up there. That's all you got to do. Yep, look there. Come on up here, Justin. Might send that coyote after you, right there. Pickle, picking with Pickle. He plays the guitar, y'all. Let's see. Pull up the list without making over modulator go off. Let's look at the list here. TOS Racing is 478 subs. Phil Landry with the flathead V8 Mustang, 455 subs, and LA Auto Works is 449 subs. LA Auto Works has moved up pretty quick this past week and a half. He's passed a bunch of channels. Smoke Rick's Garage is getting on up there now. And Sand Mountain Ballistic at 405. And Junkyard D is the last one on the totem pole. He's gonna get there. He's finally picking up subs. He's finally getting the hang of it. Dakota Timeout is stuck at that famous 285 subs. You get around that right there, it kind of stall out a little bit, and then all of a sudden when you get back up, it won't take long to get subs from there. Look at LP is in the house. JB in the house. Uh-oh. LP's cooking beans and working on his mama's car. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's not a happy camper. Man, oh man. Yeah, Pippin does a live stream every Friday talk about pretty much anything and playing the guitar. So if y'all ain't caught any of his lives, head over and catch one of his lives one night. Yeah, butter beans and cornbread the other night. Boy, they was good. Ain't nothing like a good old pot of beans every now and then with some cornbread. And, maybe put your parts on your transmission yet. Nothing but tacos in Arizona. Boy, I'd be 500 pounds if I sit there and eat tacos. Mm, I'd be in trouble. I would be in trouble. Yeah, that might be your problem on that thing, JB. I think you're on the right track now. I know one thing, the transmission give you a headache, I can tell you that. Stephen Paul's in the house. Happy Memorial Day to everybody too. I actually almost forgot about this Memorial Day weekend. LP 94. Lars is in the house. I'm gonna get somebody to click that button up there. Yeah, that's what I said when I worked on one just like that, JB. I wind up sending it to the master. I did have pictures of it going into the crusher. I got mad thinking that thing so bad. Dakota's timeout is in the house. That's me having a problem. I'm probably gonna put it in tomorrow, Dakota. I gotta get a cherry picker and get it put in. I'll get my buddy's tractor over here. Should have Sand Mountain Ballistics come in. That's what it sounded like, didn't it? All right, JB, I appreciate you coming in, buddy. Thanks, Dakota. I appreciate that. It ain't as nice as I wanted it to be because I had to dig out some boats and stuff like that because I lost the original boats and I got to the point where I just started putting it together. Mark's Garage channel is in the house. Yeah, I like the details of people take the time of really doing the engine right, painting it, and doing one right. Hunter is in the house.
Howdy, howdy.
Huncho Power. Sand Mountain Ballistics. Somebody drop his link in the chat. Come on up here, Dakota. Y'all head over their channels and give them a sub and let's get them to 500.
Yeah, give me all the subs.
That's right. We're gonna get you there, buddy. Can't
Well, I
wait to
appreciate
get.
it.
Can't wait to get y'all there. Come on, Dakota, hit that button up there. Oh, Dakota might be shy. You reckon?
Yeah, he's probably a little camera shy. What it is.
He was driving his Firebird yesterday on that video.
Yeah, I was recording that. Wasn't very fun.
Get something rattling. Get something rattling. Might be a exhaust rattling on it.
That's probably what it is. I think it was the window, actually. You know how them crappy windows are in them cars. Ain't got no frame around them.
Yep, and chatter, chatter. Yeah, I'll tear a car up to find a rattling.
Right?
Find out where it's coming from. I can't stand to have one to rattle.
Yeah, that crap's annoying.
Oh, he's got an excuse. Look at there.
That's just how it does right there.
Man, oh man, oh man. Come on, Dakota. Don't be shy. That's why we went live today, to get y'all some subs. Come on up. The table's waiting. So what got you into Pontiac?
I just like them. No. Well, see, my dad had the same car that I got now, and
Right?
I fell in love with that car when I was little.
It just growed on you, didn't
Yeah, I mean, I don't. There's not many cars that I really like then, but I mean, Pontiac was one of them. I mean, even now, '60s Pontiac B body, you put one beside me, I want it.
you? Yeah, you can't find them now.
Right?
It's
I mean, I
hard.
like some Fords and stuff, but I mean, foreign stuff, it's garbage to me.
But yeah, I don't like none of the foreign crap either. So I call them bumblebees. Yellowhammer Ranch. That's what they sound like, a bunch of bumblebees.
And
Ain't
I got
nothing.
them rotary engines in them.
Yeah, it ain't nothing but death traps. your daddy must be in Pontiacs.
He's more of a Ford guy, but he likes them all. But personally, I mean, he's going to stick with Ford.
Well, I tell you one thing. Well, he's taught y'all boys. Y'all got it made because not a lot of young people get the opportunity to learn what y'all have learned.
Well, a lot of kids don't want to learn either.
Right, right.
They like them foreign cars.
Yep, yep. Yeah. If you and your brother get together, there's no joke. I've sat back here and watched channels that didn't do nothing and channels that just took off and just blowed up. You and your brother can make a channel and it would be a success, overnight success.
Yeah.
Y'all got the content over there, hours and hours and hours of content. And y'all could blow up a channel quick. Y'all would probably pass Goon Squad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all would pass Goon Squad.
I don't know. You never know till you try, I guess.
Yeah, y'all would do it. Now, I could come over there one day and have enough of content for a channel for 6 months.
You think?
Y'all got the stuff over there, boy.
Yeah, we got some cool stuff.
Y'all got some cool stuff. Just like John telling you the other night with all that stuff y'all brought at that place where y'all brought it at, little yard sale, flea market,
Yeah.
car show. And you can make videos on all that stuff, and there ain't no telling how many views and subs that you can get off of it.
Right.
That stuff is hard to find. You don't see that much.
Oh, I know it.
And that video would take off. I thought it would literally take off. Come on, Dakota. Come on up here. Yeah, the other night when you said you registered, I thought you was messing with me. I said, he ain't done. I went over there, look, then refreshed the page, and there you was. I said, well, I'll be dang. He made it. He did it. He did it.
Yeah, everyone acted like it was a big surprise, man. I don't know why.
I told you when you done it, I'd put you front and center.
Right.
There you are, right here tonight. We're gonna try to get you to 500.
It'd be nice.
But you've
How
got
many
to make. You've got
How
to
many
make.
have I gained now?
Let me see. I pulled the list up a while ago and looking at it. You're at 405.
Okay.
If somebody can drop Sand Mountain Ballistics channel in there and Dakota's Timeout channel. If y'all ain't subscribed to them, head over there and give them a sub. And tell Sand Mountain Ballistics to bring that Mustang to No Name National.
Yeah, I need to start working on that, but you know how expensive Fords are.
Yeah. Yep. It's expensive.
And I keep
nothing
going.
cheap no more.
I want to know. I keep going back and forth on what color I want to paint it.
Paint it black.
What color?
Black. Paint it black.
Black. But you got to do good body work for that.
Just flat black and let it ride.
Flat black.
Flat black and let it ride.
I don't know. I was thinking more like a metallic green, like an olive green.
I don't like green, but other people do. Flat black.
I don't know about flat black.
Do flat black and do you a race car theme on it.
Well, that could be cool. Like a red stripe or something.
Yep. That would be pretty sharp. You know, them cars was very popular on the drag strip back in the day.
Oh, they still are. I mean, they're light.
They are light. I mean, you're probably looking about get in there and get that thing. You're probably looking at about a 1,900-pound car.
Right.
Yeah. Probably a little bit less than that. The reason why NASCAR wouldn't let them on the track because of the wheelbase on the Mustangs, and they wasn't wide enough.
Oh, really?
Up until 2005, when Ford redone the body style on the Mustang, the reason why the Mustang was like a retro look because they went wider and the wheelbase is longer for NASCAR. That's why in 2005 they said the body change.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool to see them old Mustangs like that. Any old car to me, but I've always had Mustangs all my life. And I really like them little Mustang too. A lot of people don't like them.
I know. I don't know why. If you ask me, they look better than a dang Fox body to me.
My first car was a 76 Mustang 2.
It was a V6 car.
4-cylinder 4-speed. It had the top loader 4-speed behind it.
Oh, cool.
Yep. And it wind up. I brought it. And about 6 months later, I found out that it was stolen
Oh,
and I lost it. So did. Yeah, and, then my first car when I started driving was a '66 Fairlane.
uh-huh.
It was my dad's old car. That car carried me to school from the time I started school to the time I left school.
Huh.
And I drove it probably about 4 or 5 years, probably went through about 3 motors. The last one I put in, I put a later model 302 in it, and then I wound up selling it. And I wished I'd have held on to it. I still think about it and wished I'd have kept it.
Right? That's how most people are. They always sell something and wish they would have had it back. That's why I
Yeah,
just don't sell anything.
yeah. I wish I had some property outside city limits, down an old dirt road somewhere that nobody knows, and I'd stack it full.
Right? What we all need,
Yeah,
especially Buff.
because some of this old stuff is getting hard to find, like them old Pontiacs.
Oh, I know.
Pontiacs are getting rare. They are getting rare. Did you see that post I tagged you in on the community page? I said
Uh,
Pontiac heaven or something like that.
oh, I seen that. Yeah, all them Firebirds and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
was
an
crazy.
auction. Yep,
Ain't no telling what some of them cars would go for.
they gonna bring some money. They gonna bring. They that same auction company did an auction a couple of years back out there in I can't remember the state now. Arizona maybe. The dealership that closed and it still had the 50s and 60 cars still in the dealership and on the lot. And some of them didn't have no miles on them.
Uh huh.
And they went for some big money. People was going down there and cranking them up.
Dang.
So that was a big money right there. Hello, Mr. Ed and John Elliott. Yeah, there was some nice 55, 56s in there, trucks, early 60 mile trucks. Man, it was, I was like, yo, yeah, it was like, if I'd have had enough time, I probably would have rode out there to look, just go out there to look around. But busy at the time, I couldn't break loose to go out there. And I probably would have drove out there just to look around out there. It was. I find it back on here. I'll share it on my community page,
Oh.
and it's worth watching. Man, you'll fall out of your chair at the prices they get out of that stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, it's
Well,
expensive, but and this happened probably about 5 or 6 years ago.
dang.
Yeah, Dakota's too shy to come in.
No, I know it. Let's get on the internet and talk all that smack and not even get on.
I'm telling you, you might have to get your belt a hold of
Yeah, I might have to, or I might just have to push him in my fan.
it. We'll get you to No Name National. If we don't get up here, we'll get you at No Name National tire pit. We're gonna change the cars together, see which one drags the other one.
I'd drag his, man.
That would be kind of fun, wouldn't
It would be.
it?
Burn off a set of tires, though, doing that.
Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, y'all ain't. I think go over 2 hours from us.
Uh huh.
I know exactly where y'all at. Y'all in the good part of Georgia.
Yeah, man. Our own county used to be a state, even.
Really?
Yeah, look it up. It's called the state of Dade.
Oh, you see, I got on my grandma's side of the family. One of my third great grandfather. Yeah, third, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, over in Barnesville, he was named Barnesville, and then he was a mayor of Atlanta at one time back in the late 1800s, early 1900s.
Dang.
And I hate Atlanta traffic, buddy. Whoa. Mm. But the little towns like Noonan, what's that other one up there? Actually, that Mustang that we done on a channel a year or so ago, we came right through. We probably passed y'all's house probably.
Uh-huh.
But when we went over there to Copart to pick it up, that's the way we went. And it was easier to go that way instead of the other way. And that's where it came from Georgia.
Dang.
So did. That's what we need to do. Hook up some Pontiac collectors.
That'd be fun. I need to find some more of them.
You know, a couple of years ago, man, you literally, this is no joke, get on Marketplace, or what was that other one everybody used to get on? Online
Craigslist.
Craigslist, and this is no lie. We even, a couple of years back, we bought a Pontiac Firebird off there, like a 90 model, I think it was, for $400. V8, everything. So over the last 2 years, man, prices on the Pontiacs have just went out the roof, buddy. I'm talking about just went out the roof.
Right. Oh, I know it. I'd like to have me a WS6, but I don't plan on paying no 20 grand for one.
We had one, then we sold one of them. So did.
Crazy what some of them things go for now. 20
Yeah.
grand. And then the newer model GTOs, they're going for 16, 20 grand now for a nice one.
Yep. We got we got it, and the motor was bad, and I think we got $7,500 out of it.
Dang.
The guy messaged me. He said, "I'm on my way to get it. Save it for me." I said, "Well, first one here with the money, you know." And he said, "Well, I'm on my way." I said, "Okay." He told me he's about like an hour and a half away. I said, "Okay." I turned around and looked at my wife. I said, "Just post it pending. If he ain't here in an hour and a half, put it back up for sale." And an hour and a half, the phone was ringing. He was there to get it. It was like I didn't even have to touch the car to load it. Well, he reached back there and loaded the car up and everything, paid me for it. I handed the title. He took off. I'm
Dang.
like, I'm like, "Girl, this was pretty easy."
Huh.
I'm like, "Yeah." I told my wife, I said, "Get on there and see if we can find some more of these. These are hotcakes right here."
Huh.
It's a pretty nice little car. Something about there was a flaw in them engines from the factory. And I can't remember what it is now. There's some kind of flaw in them. And that's what happened in that one. Actually, the factory should have fixed it, but whoever had it didn't take it in for the recall.
Oh.
Yeah, it's I think it's pretty nice. How many Mustang 2s y'all got over there?
I think 5 or 6.
Oh,
2 of them's Cobra 2s. The one I'm working on is a Cobra 2, and 2 of them's a V6 cars, and then I think one of them's a Gia V6 car. All of them's hatchbacks except for that one.
holy cow. Hmm. Yes,
Mine's, go ahead.
that's what I was looking for before I brought this Thunderbird, and then we found one over close to Atlanta. And by the time I got back over and messaged the guy came back to me, and I was trying to get his address and his phone number, and then the guy never come back. And then the next day, I got on there and they sold it.
Dang. I've seen a couple nice ones every once in a while. I'll, be driving somewhere and see one, and every time I
Yeah.
always ask, they're never for sale. But I do know where one is. I need to go back and ask. It's white with blue stripes. It's a Cobra 2.
Yeah, they made a Cobra, a King Cobra. The King
Right.
Cobra had the V8s in it. The King
But
Cobra, the
I would
King
say,
Cobra had if there was a stick shift, they had the top loaded 4-speed in it.
I always heard them transmissions weren't very good. I always hear a reverse and one other gear would most of the time would be ripped out of them.
The synchronizer.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Unity Motorsports. If you get on Marketplace, there is a ton of Mavericks here in Alabama. A ton of them. This old stuff is getting hard to get.
Oh, why not?
It's getting hard to get. Yeah, that's what I wanted to build was a Mustang too.
That'd be cool. Well, that one that I was just talking about, I don't think you would sell it if I had to guess because he's also got an AMC Javelin, and most people don't like those cars either. So he's probably into the weird ones.
Yeah. I found a Javelin. What's the XT or something like that? A Javelin, and we found it a couple months ago. I guess it's like the GT model of the Javelin.
Uh huh.
It's way off in the boondocks. It probably take me all day to go back over to find out what road it's on. Them little Mustang 2 are good little cars. Man, you get roots on the horsepower in them things.
Right. I'd like to make mine a T5. I already got a set of clutch pedals and stuff, but that'll probably be later. I'm going to change the C4 that's in it because that transmission had sat up for a while out of a car, and it acts like it's got like a high stalled torque converter in it, which it don't. So something's up with it.
Did you change your modulator valve?
I have not. That might be it too.
That's
Think about
probably
that.
that's probably what's wrong with the motor.
I was gonna pull the motor back out and clean it up, and I had one that I know is good, so I figured, it'd be easier to just pull the transmission out with it and swap it out. But I might look at the modulator valve. I might just do that.
Yeah, the T5s, they came in the Mustangs. Some of the Broncos had the T5s. Some of the Rangers had the T5s. And a few, I think, early model Explorers had the T5s in them.
Uh huh.
Now,
I'd like to. Go ahead.
if you're going to put it behind some show enough horsepower, you're better off leaving that C4 behind it instead of the T5.
Right.
Because you will ring that T5 versus that C4.
Well, I know them C4s are tough. I mean, Unity Motorsports, isn't he running a stock one behind?
Yeah, he's in here. Unity, I wish he'd come on and hop on.
Has he ever seen the engine in my car? I don't think he has.
I don't think so. But yeah, we used to do all kind of crazy stuff. We used to run the C4s or the FMX transmissions behind the V8s.
Uh huh.
We tore out many of the C4s, just ring them. It's like, just ring them. the FMX would do the same thing, and then we always went. Then we went and started going to C6 transmissions. The C6 comes behind the big blocks, and then John was telling me that Unity Motorsports was using a C4, and I was like, "Holy cow!" And then I seen it where he had a C4 in Casper, and I'm like, "Holy cow!"
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
They some strong transmissions and they're dependable transmissions.
Right, they're like the Turbo 400, I guess, but
Right,
but
with
Ford instead
Pontiac.
of GM.
Yep. I would rather have that or a 350 turbo behind the 350.
Right.
Hands
Well,
down.
I like the Turbo 400s, but there's a few things that I don't like about them too. Because I put one behind my car. One thing I don't like about them, most of them, if you put it in low, they'll still shift in the second. You have to, I think you got to change the modulator valve and put a shift kit in them or something to fix that. But
Yeah. Yeah, I like the C4s. That's like this out here is that first year of the overdrive, the Thunderbird.
right,
Some say they are alright. They like a upper version of a C4, but I really like a C4. If I'm going to drive it every day, the overdrive's alright. But if I'm going to go out here and just play around with it, I'd rather have a C4.
right.
And Unity said that it's far from a stock C4.
Oh,
And the list goes on. Yeah, he he spent some money on that C4.
I believe it.
I always like the FMX. I always like the FMX. We used to use a lot of the FMX.
Uh huh.
So me and a buddy of mine, man, we used to put some crap together back in the day. Uh, that's what was our go-to transmission was the FMX. Because around here, everybody didn't like a FMX, and man, we would find them things up $20 a piece because nobody else buy them. So we would give them like $20 a piece,
Uh huh.
and then yeah, we used them in a bunch of them. But I always like to see Ford. To me, a C4 is good, dependable transmission. It hold up.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, they're supposed to be pretty tough. Haven't drove one much, but I mean, I know they can handle.
You take that little C4 and put you a small converter in it, and shift kit, buddy. He'll smile then.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. That's all you need.
Get you look at this Unity.
C4s. Mm, mm.
I know he'd be into that.
Oh yeah. The Casper getting the E4OD next. I'd like to see that right there. That's gonna be sweet right there, Unity. No, I'm not a fan of the E4ODs.
I'm gonna have to charge my phone for a minute or set it up with a charger because this for some reason these I'm gonna have to set a charger up or something or charge my phone for a little bit because I think StreamYard sucks my battery down.
When you own your video, it sucks it real bad.
Yeah,
It's depending on how many apps you got open on your phone. If you don't have none open, the battery won't lose. But once you start opening the apps, it drains the battery then.
right. Well, I'm gonna go set up a charger or something, so I'll be back in a couple minutes. All right.
Okay. All right. I didn't even know that, Unity. E4OD is basically the same thing as C6 with overdrive. So you learn something new every day. That's interesting there. In order to run a C6 or something like that in the Thunderbird, I'd have to actually make a new transmission mount, and then I'd actually have to have a drive shaft to it. And that's where you get the money. If I'm gonna spend that kind of money, it won't be that Thunderbird, it'll be something else. I'd like to build me another Mustang one of these days. Wow, Stephen, you might need to make you start adding some content on there about them. That's gonna be interesting right there, Andy. Huh. Andy, that sounds like a good video right there, buddy. I like that Ford truck, Casper. Pretty sharp little truck right there. Most people would have spent $7,000-8,000 on a paint job on that truck. I like the way you get it, just like it is. Let's see. Let me refresh the page over here. Uh-oh. 38 POS Racing is 480. Need 20 more subs to get to 500. Sand Mountain Ballistics has gained a sub. So if somebody wants to drop Sand Mountain Ballistics in there, their link, and 38 POS Racing, and my computer. The code is timeout in there. I appreciate it. If y'all ain't subbed to them, go over and give them a sub. Yeah, I can't wait to see Casper run with it. You'll see a big difference with that. Holy cow! Yeah, Stephen, you need to make you some videos. Yeah, I'm C6 are talking out there, buddy. I like them C6s. Yeah, Turbo 350. Actually, why a lot of Chevrolet guys like the Turbo 350. All right, Andy, I appreciate you coming by. Appreciate that. Somebody wants to come on up, the link is at the top of the page. John be going live here. Let's see, at 9, 8, be 8 my time, be 9 his time. Cause it's 8 o'clock our time. So yeah, we got a little time left. Uh, don't know who all in here. Mr. Ed's in here. Don't know if let's see. Steven's in here. John's in here. Don't know if Dakota Timeout is still in here or not. Hammer Ranks was in here earlier. I don't know if he's still in the house. He might be hiding. Hammer Ranks might be so sore he can't mash a button on the computer. He's been getting it the last couple of days over there. Hammer Ranks been working so hard making me sweat over here just watching him. I think I lost my life. Spin it. There we go. I'm back. I made it back. My internet went down. It does it every night about this time. I'm ready to change internet providers. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I know where AMC Javelin SST, that's what it was. I know where it was.
I'm back. Sorry, I took so long.
Yeah, you gotta charge your phone, you gotta charge your phone.
Well, I got me a nice fancy 6-foot cable here.
Oh yeah, that way to do it right there.
Yeah, that should be dying on me now.
Yeah, there you go, there you go. That mystery motor, was that an HO motor? When y'all tore down?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Just lost static for some reason. I don't know if it's on your end or mine.
That mystery motor, that Ford mystery motor with the 289 hypo. It done lost. Clicked on the wrong thing. Y'all catch Terry Clover Mustang going down the track last night? That thing was toting the wheels off the ground. Better now?
It's a little bit better. I don't know why the microphone's doing that. You got like an external one?
I do, but I think it's my internet every night. It went out while ago. Every night around this time we have a 12 hour.
What if you unplug it?
That's what I did when all rebooted. You have to do that about once a day.
Uh-huh.
About 1 to 6 and 7:30. Go out. We'll probably go out again about 12 o'clock. I think they got the box. I think that's the box. That motor is 289. That mystery motor is going today.
I can't really hear you all that well because that's the thing with the microphone.
Oh, hold on a minute. Let me see something here. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you better.
Is that better?
That's a little bit better. I mean, that's still a little bit static, but I think I'll be able to understand what you're saying now. Hey, you fixed it.
Is that better?
That's perfect.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah. Had to mess with the settings again.
So what we was talking about, a 289 or something?
Yeah, that mystery motor y'all bought for $50.
Oh, what about it?
Was it a 289?
I think it's a 5-bolt 289.
It wasn't a hypo, was it?
I'd have to ask Dad. I don't really care about Fords.
Did you, what? When you pull the intake off of it, it had 289 HO stamped in the valley pan.
I don't think it had that, but I didn't really pay no attention to it, because it's mine.
Yeah, if you get a hypo, you get something.
Right. I don't think it's a hypo. I think it's probably a regular block, because I'm sure I'd have heard if it was,
Right. They good little motors to build.
Right.
Back in the day, but they was bad boys back in the day.
I know one thing though, the head ports on them dang motors are tiny, man. Like comfortable.
Yeah. Yep, the valves and them things are so small. You're like, really?
And they must just not move much air. I don't know.
Yes, kind of funny on some of the older models like that. The valves, the head, they're so small in there. You be like, then you just scratch your head thinking, how does this thing run that like that? Yeah, that'd be a good little motor to show up. I'd actually probably put a set of 351 heads on it or get some GT40 heads.
I don't know what he plans on doing with it. Thank
Bit
you.
bad.
I don't know since it's a 5.
Right. I think your brother said something about he's going to put in that Cougar, that Mercury Cougar.
Well, I don't know. He's building that 289 for that Cougar, but I don't know if that's what he's going to put or not.
Nice little Cougar right there. I had one. I've redone one. It's a 67 I redone, and I wound up selling it. And it was the XR7 edition. I think the XR7. And it's a pretty fun little car. It's basically a Mustang. The only difference is the body style, and basically the lot of your parts off of it you interchange with the 60s Mustangs.
Right. And with a Cougar, you need about 10 foot vacuum line.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that little button in the floorboard to mash to raise the headlight doors up.
Yeah. I wonder if you could get like a headlight motor up a Mazda Miata or something, if that would work.
That, or the what was it? The Firebirds had the head. I think Chevrolet was the first one to come out with the hideaway headlights.
Yeah.
Or was it Pontiac? Might have been Pontiac with the Fieros.
Yeah, the Fiero.
The Fieros. Right. I've always wondered when I was building that, and I had a hard time finding parts for it.
Right.
And that was one of the parts that I had to find to get the headlights to work right, and you had to buy another box to go in the back for the taillights to work right.
Uh-huh.
And I almost went and get some little motors off of a Firebird and make them work on them headlights. I almost did it. Yep, and I wound up buying a 67, and I wound up getting all that out off of it, and the box out of the trunk. And it had the disc brake front end with a 9-inch positive traction rear end, and I wound up getting all that off the 67, and a bunch of other parts off of it. I almost did exactly like you was talking about, making something work off that. But I actually think Chevrolet or Pontiac 1 was the first one with a hideaway headlight.
Yeah, I know the Fiero in the 80s had
that. Yep. And I'm trying to remember 83, 82, 83 is when the hideaway headlights first came out.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Somebody on a rice rock.
I can't remember what year it was.
Huh?
I said, I can't remember what year it was. It's one of those. I mean, I can't remember either because I'm not a big Fiero guy.
Yeah. I was trying to remember. It's somewhere 83, 84 is when they first come out. The hideaway headlights. I was trying to remember what the first year the Firebirds that came out with the hideaway headlights. And that had to have been, 82, 83, because Knight Rider, I think, is 82, 83 on the Pontiacs.
Yeah.
So it's somewhere around there the first year that they come out with them. I wish I could find me one of them Pontiac bodies.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
I always like them cars. I'd like to have. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. And pretty cool little cars. Especially the black on the black with anything, to me, looks better than any color on.
Right.
And anything red, I don't like nothing red.
I don't.
I hate a car that's red. I don't care what kind it is. If it's red, I'll walk away from it. I won't even look at it.
I think there's I seen one like that the other day.
Do what now?
I seen one that was gold, and I thought it looked good like that.
Yeah, the gold color on them pretty good. Yeah, you need that little Mustang too you got, and I'd paint it like either do an old stock car look to it or old dragster look to it. That'd be sharp on that car.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool as crack.
I might buy me some tuck-in bumpers for it. Here after
Yeah.
a while.
That'd be pretty sharp. You know, you can paint that car for about $150.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can paint that car for $150.
What kind of paint?
Rust-Oleum. You know how to mix it.
Man, well, here's the thing about doing that. That fade.
No, it won't fade. Here's a trick to that.
Because it's oil-based, you know?
It's oil based, but here's a trick to it. It's enamel paint. When you go buy a critical enamel car paint, what you get? The same thing, it's enamel paint.
Uh-huh.
You mix it just like you would critical enamel paint with a critical enamel hardener and with the paint thinner.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people mix it with the Japan dryer. Nah, I mix it with oil-based thinner, and then I add the critical enamel hardener to it. But here's a trick to it to make them last. You'll have to wax it about 3 times a year, and that paint will last better than the critical enamel paint job.
Oh, really?
I can guarantee you go to a car show and you see a bunch of these nice, what I call trailer queens. I guarantee you 50% of them is painted by Rust-Oleum paint.
You think?
So no. Yep.
Crazy.
Yep. I got a buddy of mine, they do a car show where he lives at, and they done a truck, and it was actually at the World of Wheels year before last, 2 years, 3 years ago. And he was showing pictures of it. Man, it was pretty, let me tell you. He said, I guarantee you won't never guess what paint I used on that. And I turned around and looked, and I was looking at it, I says, Rust-Oleum. He said, how you figured it out? I said, because I paint with Rust-Oleum. He said, you wouldn't believe how many cars up here at this car show is painted by Rust-Oleum paint. I was like, really?
That's crazy.
That's crazy. It shines better than the critical enamel paint.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I load it up, buddy. I load the hardener to it, buddy. And it shines. That aluminum on there, maybe on it, that's what I painted it with the Rust-Oleum paint. And the whole top of it was there was no factory paint or primer. It was all rusty on top.
Mm.
I took some 400 grit paint and water, and I sealed the top of it, and shot a coat of primer on it, and then turned around and put 3 coats of paint on it, and then brushed over it, and then I went and water sanded the rest of the car, and I sprayed 2 coats on it. It still looked good like it did, and that's been 3 years ago.
Dang.
It still look, and I don't even drive it. It's been sitting here in the yard 3 years, and I'll just go out there every now and then, crank it up, and put it, run through the gears, and then it's just there. And the paint still looks as good as the day I painted it. And that's 3 years ago.
Dang. What kind of car is it?
Aluminum,
Oh,
91 aluminum.
Oh, okay. That's not bad car.
That there's got like 120,000 miles on it.
Dang.
I want to put me one of them, what's that, Pontiac, what's the name put on his Fiero guy? The little turbo system, the intake stuff.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'll put on that.
That'd be cool. So it's got 3.8 in it?
3.8. It'll get it. It'll get it.
Roll up.
It'll get it. Yeah, probably gonna be my next project in a couple of years. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna paint it like Dale Earnhardt's car. Says it's aluminum. I'm gonna do like a Earnhardt on it.
That'd be cool, man.
It ain't going nowhere.
I tell you, I seen something this morning on the short. I get on there. I think it was a 41 Plymouth, and he had a 2004 Buick LeSabre. And what he done, he's still working on it, but he took and cut the Buick LeSabre off and took the body off the Plymouth, and he's just putting the body on all running gear.
Oh, that'd be pretty short right there.
It's different because like all the gauges and all the AC and stuff be from the LeSabre. It's gonna have a 40 Plymouth body on it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good. I watched a video earlier on this guy had a 1914 Dodge, and it hadn't run since the 1949, and the guy's 87, 88 years old, his first car, and he got it running and was driving it around.
I think I want to.
Did you see it?
I think I did. I think. How old is he again?
87, 86, somewhere around there.
Well, I seen this one guy, like 102. He's 102 now, I think. He's like a World War II veteran. And all the cars, and his son will come out and try and fix one of them up for his birthday, and he'll drive them on his birthday or something.
That was him. That was him. It had the emblem on the front of it's got the Dodge Brothers emblem on it.
I think I seen that.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched it earlier today, and I was like, man, that's pretty cool right there.
Right.
Because 1923 or somewhere around in there is when they come out and put the horn on the hood for the ram. And hey, John Wilburn, hey, John Elliott, they had the ram at somewhere around 23, 24, somewhere around 26 maybe. But when I seen the emblem, it says Dodge Brothers in 1914, I thought that was pretty cool right there.
Oh, yeah, that's some cool stuff.
And to see that thing running and sit up that many years, that's pretty cool right there.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty cool right there. He said that was his first car when he was 16.
Dang.
I thinking, "Cool." I wish I'd have kept some of mine I had. Oh, I kicked myself in the butt.
That's why you hoard them all.
Yeah.
Keep them all.
So I used to buy these old stuff with little nothing happen and give it to me. I'd go get them and sell parts off of them. And I wasn't ever thinking that one day all this old stuff gonna be worth some money.
Oh yeah.
I made a lot of money off of them.
Well, that's one thing. A lot of people, put their kids stuff, parts, parting them out, but everyone thought stuff out. Everyone thought that. So.
Right. Hey, John, I think we can get Sand Mountain Ballistics. I believe we can.
480. Well, I tell you what, John. As soon as you go make 80 accounts, subscribe.
Hey, you done gained a couple of them. I was just looking at it just a second. Let me pull you back up on that list. I almost get like 3 clicks on there. I check it every day. I'll get a chance. I'm taking Windows off my computer and I'm going to go do it with a different operating system. Get 406. Let me refresh the page. Yeah, you're at 406.
Come on, guys. Subscribe.
Yeah, got one. You'll probably pick up a few more later on tonight or the morning. A lot of times, be the next day, and then people come back and watch the live, and then they'll go over and sub to you.
Heck, maybe I need to watch Bondo Bill.
Yeah, you had to do that. You had to touch that little light thingy.
Don't you?
Yeah, I laugh every time I hear that. Yep.
That guy's a character, man.
He is. You'll be in 4th place after tonight. Let's see. Yeah. And I don't understand how come Smoke Wrench has not been over to 500 because he's got a lot of good content.
Uh-huh.
And he's really a natural in front of the camera. He ain't like the rest of us get on there and get shy.
Well, I think a lot of it with the algorithm. Like, I was in the algorithm for shorts for a while. Now I post one, I don't get any views.
Yeah. Yeah, and
might get put back in the algorithm if I stop posting them for a while.
So here's the deal with that, Hunter. If you post, even if it's 7 or 8 minutes long video, you take one day. It don't take you. You can make 5 videos in an hour, easy within an hour. And break it down. Schedule them to go out in the morning, 9 o'clock every morning. And I guarantee you, by the end of the week, you're going to have some subs. And not only that, once you see it where, in the settings where that video YouTube has picked it up, that's when you know, hey, I need to make more videos. Because once it picks up one video, and you come out the next day with another video, or that same day with another video, YouTube's going to automatically pick that video up and shoot it out there.
Right.
And that's how it works. A lot of people get confused on it and throw a bunch of shorts out there, which is it's good. I've had some do good, some that didn't do no good. But you gotta literally watch the time of day when you try. Here with us, I get more views when the first 2 hours, and that's what really counts is the first 2 hours of the video. Whether YouTube's gonna pick that video up or not, it's the first 2 hours of views. And that's what you want. 9 o'clock for us, I got one at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the morning, and I get more views within the 2 hours than I do any other time of the day.
Right.
Yours probably the same or probably a little different. But I'd actually just take an hour or so and make a bunch of content, chop it up in 7-8 minutes long videos and set them up. They'll go out at the same time every day. And I guarantee you, when you notice that YouTube's picked up one of them videos, you'll notice your subs start going up. And each one of your videos you release in, YouTube will apply. YouTube will automatically pick your videos up. And if you stop, even for a day, then it takes you a couple more days after that by putting videos out to get them to pick it back up. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that first 2 hours when you drop a video, and then within that 2 hours, YouTube's taking a 2 hour span to see if they want to take your video and put it out there. You make the content and get it out there in 2 hours. And once it picks it up, you're going to know it once it picks it up. Go over to your analytics and watch your bar on the computer, and you'll see it getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's what you want to see, and that's what you want to keep doing. I'm averaging 3 or 4 subs a day the last 2 weeks. And I've just been actually playing around with the settings and doing this and doing that, applying this and taking away this, applying this tag and doing away with this tag, just seeing what works and what don't work. And each one of the videos the last 2 weeks, YouTube has picked up. Each one of them, I've had 2 of them go. One of them went to 917. The other one went to 800 something views within a couple hour range. And then that's what you want to do. Once you get consistent in dropping videos, that's when your subs is coming.
Right.
And that's when your sub starts coming.
Well, I all this, which I know, but it costs me to make the videos.
What do you mean it costs you?
It costs me because if I can make a gun video, 8,000 views in a couple of days. I mean, that's like, I'm a natural at that.
Yeah.
It costs me ammo. No one wants to just see a gun. They want to watch you shoot it too, you know.
Right.
This stuff explode or something, or you shoot a paint can. Which I might get back into that because I got a few interesting ideas that I can
Right.
But it costs me money.
Prime example of a channel that was in your shoes last year, and now it's got almost 3,000 subs. Cousin Mike. Don't concentrate on one type of content. You got guns. You got cars galore over there. Both of y'all got head knowledge. Y'all was taught right by your daddy. Your daddy needs a channel.
Oh, I'm trying to get him to get one, but he's off the camera, which I get that.
Because his channel will blow up. I'm just telling you the facts.
Oh yeah,
I would not just concentrate on gun videos. Throw a mix of it. Y'all got so much content over there that I literally could come over there and literally take a couple hours and have enough content for the next 6 months on the channel. And it's there. All y'all gotta do is act on it. Between you and your brother, Dakota, tell you, I watched Goon Squad when they first started. I watched them. It's their first video. And I watched their second video, and I watched and watched and watched. You and Dakota got together and made some real videos. Y'all would literally blow Goon Squad away. Hands down, blow them out of water. People won't even know Goon Squad. Then y'all would blow them out of the water. Like a friend of mine told me years ago when I was working at the shop. I worked for him for a long time. And he says, you know, you missed your calling. And I said, what's that? He says, computers. You missed your calling.
Huh.
And I guess I did. I missed my calling with computers. But I hated to just concentrate on working on a freaking box, you know. And I'd rather be with, wasn't messing around with a car. LA Auto Works is in the house.
He ain't too far from me.
Really?
Yeah,
Hey,
Chattanooga, I'm pretty sure.
yep. Yeah, see, John's even saying the same thing. And I have, this ain't our first channel on YouTube.
Right.
You can, I'm telling you, y'all two get together, buy you a tripod. We got a tripod. I don't know, hardly ever use it, but I always forget about it. It'll hold your cell phone on a tripod. Y'all got so much content. It's unreal. It's unreal. Like I said, you can spend 1 hour and have enough content for the whole week and drop it.
Right.
And boom, 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 boom. And I guarantee in 2 weeks' time, you're probably passing me. Literally. You'd probably pass me.
Oh. I don't know if y'all heard that or not. This guy's drag car.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he's got a mean drag car, man. Let me tell you. Tank, come here.
You know,
Dog.
the Goon Squad lives over in Georgia, between Georgia and I think South Carolina or Tennessee, somewhere close up in there.
Uh-huh.
But y'all can live. Dang, y'all really understand what y'all good,
Right.
what y'all can be. I could guarantee you within 2 years, either one of y'all will never have to work nowhere or nothing. All y'all would have to do is just make videos and sit back after the camera is off and laugh your butts off.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay? Okay, I didn't know if they lived. I thought they lived in Georgia. Oh, okay. Yeah, I watched B Team too. It just a lot of guys on the 500 list is they don't really understand the point of putting a video out every day, and I think a lot of them, the reason why they're not processing forward towards 500 is because they're not putting a video out every day versus one video here, one video there. If you post a video every day, YouTube will pick them videos up versus you post one today and then 3 days later they post another one. It don't work like that. I've sat back here and messed around with the settings and played around with the settings and doing different things to see what really climbs and what don't climb, and really when you find out you really find out how YouTube really works.
All right, I'm back, guys.
Welcome back.
I had to run the crackhead off. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
You know how them are. Tweet.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't nothing for sale here. Get on.
Yes. That's, I think that's a lot, like I said a while ago, it's a lot of them on the 500 list. It's the reason why they're not moving forward is because they're not putting out a video out every day to get to 500 subs.
For me, it's kind of hard to put out a video every day. You know, I wouldn't get nothing done.
Buy you a tripod. I'll send you a link. You can have it probably 2 days.
How much would y'all?
About 40-something bucks.
Oh, ain't bad.
And your cell phone fit right there on that tripod. Whatever you're doing out there, and take the cars you get out there. And you got it in your lap, and you got paradise, and you don't even know it. I'm serious. You have got it right there in your lap. And I don't think you and Dakota both don't understand what y'all do have. Y'all have a mega channel, and you don't really know. Y'all got the content. Y'all got the knowledge that your daddy passed down to you. And the knowledge that you and your brothers got is unreal. I'm talking about it's just unreal. It's just sometimes I'll sit back and watch y'all's videos and I think, why ain't they doing it? Why? Because you've got an opportunity to be mega channels and you got the content to do it with.
Tell you, I got some content done with this.
Yep. There you go. There you go. And then, Tony, y'all got it, buddy. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you. Now, I can go to my buddy's place and get maybe one out of his junkyard. That yard I can make content out of. but it's just basically new model stuff, and ain't nobody really in the new model crap.
Uh-huh.
But some places I go, they won't let you even get behind the gate with a camera, and then first thing they tell you can't use cameras. And then, but all the cars y'all got, the content y'all got is unreal. It is unreal. I'll email you some tags to put on your videos.
All right.
And I've been here about 2 weeks trying different tags. What works and don't work, what don't work, delete them. What works, add to it. But yeah, y'all got it. Y'all, I don't think neither one of you understands what y'all got. And y'all really got the content. And it don't matter if it's a Ford or it's a Chevrolet or it's a Dodge or a Pinto or a 1914.
Right.
You made that content, somebody's going to watch it. And somebody's going to like it. And somebody's going to subscribe to you just to see what you're going to make on your next video.
Uh-huh.
We're going to LA Auto Works. We're going to be sitting here at the house, probably working on my car tomorrow if it don't rain.
I think I'm gonna do patch panels.
Patch panels
Yeah, patch panels.
on what?
My car, my Pontiac.
Well, see, there's your video right there.
Well, I plan on recording it. I'm gonna play fuck. I've done patch panels before, but I'm gonna steal his trick about using masking tape.
Have you got any small ratchet straps?
I got around somewhere.
It's just small ratchet strap. Find you something to ratchet strap it to. As long as your camera viewing part, I'll show you. As long as this part ain't covered up,
Right.
and you can touch the screen to start your camera and end your camera. That's all you need.
Right. I'm gonna be painting my car here in a couple weeks. Well, probably not even that couple weeks. Start on it probably by the first. I'm gonna sand the top of the car down to the middle, bubbling. I think the sides like just straight away with scuffing it. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, get on. I'll send you a link to that tripod that we got. I think that's like $40. Maybe the best money you ever spent.
Uh-huh.
And I forget we even have it.
Oh,
And-
really?
And most time, my wife's got the camera holding the phone. We use our phones,
That's what I use.
and then I'll shoot it, plug it in, and download the video to the computer,
Mm-hmm.
and then I edit it. But I use my phone when I do put shorts out. I'll use the shorts from the phone and put them on with the phone. I guess shorts is alright. I don't really like the shorts that much.
Uh-huh.
I like the long content instead of the shorts.
Right.
To me, I'd rather watch a few minutes of a video instead of a 30-second video.
Right.
Unfinished Project says it's National Burger Day.
National Burger.
Man, that does sound good.
That's what I was gonna have. Grandma wanted, you know, she went ahead and bought me some.
And Yeah, you need to talk to your daddy and give him the start him a channel.
Well, I've always been kind of thinking about it, but I'll have to try it for us.
Tell me, go ahead and start him one. So those Ford guys need more Ford guys.
Right.
We overloaded with Dodge people. So we need some more Ford guys in here.
Yeah, there's too many Dodge guys, man. I don't know if all fellas enough.
Yeah, we need some Fords in here.
Yeah,
We need some Ford guys.
there's 2 car brands there is.
Yeah.
Rest
I like-
because
I like-
that's mistakes.
I like them all. But home business Mopar. I like them all, but I like the Fords. For me, I'm a Ford man.
Well, Mopars are just too expensive for me,
Right.
and I just really don't like them. I mean, they're cool to look at, but they're not on.
Right. I like the 60 Dodges in the early 70s.
Mm-hmm.
The 76, 77, some of them are all right. And on the Chevrolets, I like from the 70s back, the 1920s when they made them. And the Fords is like up to somewhere in the 70s, up to 80s, and then like 80, after 84, 85, 86, I don't really care about that body style on some of them, especially on a truck. I've owned a bunch of Ford trucks and a few Chevrolet trucks and Dodge trucks, and if you could take all 3 of them and build one, you'd have a good truck.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because Chevrolet, if you want a Chevrolet, all that is basically just a pretty truck. If you want a work truck, buy your F-250. If you want one that rides good, buy your Dodge.
I don't know. Probably for me, probably 66, the 72 Ford F100 or F250s, what I'd like to get.
Yeah.
I mean, F250 is stouter suspension. And that 100 is not all that tough, but they're still cool trucks.
Oh yeah. I like the F-250 with the 460 in them.
Right. Well, heck, I'd take an F350 if it had the style bed.
Yeah.
Those, most of them flat, but I think they look killer with just a regular bed on them.
Yeah, I do too. And to me, it looked like a truck.
Right. Which I like to get me at 100. I know where they are. I don't know if I'll ever get one of them, but I like to get the frames down on it and change the rear into like an F250 rear end. That way it can go fast and put one and chop the frame down.
Oh yeah.
Probably 390 or something in there, because ones I'm looking at, they're like 6-cylinder trucks, so they ain't gonna.
The 6-cylinder 306 is good if you want to go slow.
Oh yeah, they're tough, but
If you want something to pull, the 306-cylinder will outdo everything but a 460 and above.
Right. But they'll use the same amount of gas.
Right. But you're going to pay at the pump with a 306-cylinder.
Oh, I know it. That's crazy. I mean, I'd rather have a V8 for the price of them things drink gas. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. The Buck post a Thunder Chicken.
I guess he did. I hadn't looked at this channel today.
I ain't either.
Like I normally watch his shorts. I was watching him work on Challenger the other day. Challenger, I can't remember.
I watch his every time he drops one, and all his shorts. And he has done some work on that CUDA.
It's cool.
And that good.
I only watched the shorts on that car. I haven't watched the video yet where he picked it up.
Oh yeah, you need to go watch it. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's that when he went and picked it up. Oh yeah, that's the main video. You got to watch it.
I've just been watching the shorts. So I don't watch many YouTube videos anymore because I'm busy. But I need to check it out.
Yeah, you got to watch it because that's on that CUDA. That right there was the sweet right there.
No deal.
That's sweet, man. He has that thing looking good. He got that thing looking good.
It's crazy all the rock. Sunday seems like out there.
Yeah. Well, I watched it when he pulled the heads off the motor and stuff. That was unreal right there. I was like,
What kind of motor is?
no, 440, I think it was.
Dang.
I think, is my right unfinished? I think it's a 440.
I need to watch that video. So I forgot about that car.
Yeah, you need to watch that one. That's pretty interesting. I was going to do a Pontiac video, like I did the Ford and the Dodge.
Right.
Chevrolet, I can't get one. In Pontiac, I can't get one.
Huh.
I'm like, holy cow, but you can get, of course, you can get any foreign made video you want.
Oh, yeah.
You can get them, you can use them till doomsday. Something with the Chevrolet and Pontiac you can't get.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I say I can't get. I'm still looking. So maybe I'll find one. Let's see. Let's refresh.
I need to make sure call them out some people since I'm registered and all.
Yep, we sure do. And when you do a call out and get on video, other channels gonna see that too, and they come back and subscribe to you.
Right.
The more you in the live chats and talking and like we did tonight, get you on here. The more you do that, the more closes you're gonna get. Because people see that you in here talking to everybody.
Right.
And then they say, well, I like that. I'm going to sub to you. That's how, this is just like me going out here filming a video. And that's almost, and then saying, go over to Ballistic channel and give him a sub. This is basically the same thing, but it's live.
Right.
But the way I look at it is, I believe when you do a channel shout out on your video, I believe you get more subs that way than any other way.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the reason why when we in there with John and he's doing on the weekend and everybody's getting in there, John's behind the camera and he's calling your name on the list down through there. But that somebody's going to hear your channel name and they're going to like, well, hold on, let me go there and check him out. I'm going to sub to him.
Right. It's free publicity.
Right. It's moving each channel forward, see, versus you get a lot of subs that way, but your main subs, it's going to come from your content. The content is where you want to be at.
Right.
I know everybody worries about the watch hours and watch time. 6 to 7 minute videos is perfect time to get you to 500 and the code of the 500. After that, make your videos 12 minutes, at least 12 minutes. And put one out every day. Just drop one every day. In the morning, 9 o'clock. Schedule every day, 9 o'clock. And I guarantee you, within a week, you'll start getting 2 subs a day, 3 subs, and then 4 subs, and then 5 subs. And then some of the videos will take off, and they ain't gonna tell how many videos you get. Then my wife, she had 2 of them fixing to go viral over here. She gonna beat me to the punchline. She gonna beat me to the punchline. Like, oh.
I got videos I just haven't pulled with the in the mood to edit.
They don't matter, don't edit, just stick them on there.
Well,
Because-
they're like 10 clips, you know, so I gotta piece them together. You know how that goes. That's how I normally do it. I just film little sections at a time. I don't film me walking around, or you know what I mean.
Right. It just stick them, throw them together, stick it out there. Because right now, all you need is 500 subs.
I'm close.
Yeah, you're close. You're real close. Stick it out there. So go ahead and drop them. Boom, boom. Get you to 500, and then after you get your 500, then concentrate on making your 12-minute long videos and drop them. Just like you're doing every day. And I guarantee you, in a couple months, you're gonna be over your watch hours, and you'll probably pass me in subs. I know you will. You'll blow me off the internet.
Well,
Yeah.
that is if I can keep enough content.
You can do it. You can do it. You have got the content. You can do it. I guarantee you can do it. I guarantee it. You got the content. You just got to get the want to.
Right.
You're going to miss your calling. If I was in, I think I've been turning 51 next year. If I was in your shoes today and you was telling me this, after the live was over, I'd be hitting that camera out there and making videos. I'd spend the next 3 days behind the computer editing videos and get them all lined up and post about 14, 15 videos and get ready for them to drop.
Right.
Because you got the content. No joke, you got the content.
So my thing is, I just try to be interested. If I don't, you know what I mean? I don't try not to film just stupid stuff. Like, you know.
Right. But see, what you think is stupid stuff is what people want to see.
Well, that's what I've heard. Every time I post something stupid, it don't get no.
It's because one thing is because of the way you tag, it's the way you tag your videos.
Right.
You gotta tag your videos a certain way for it. And also with that first 2 hours you drop a video on what that video does in the first 2 hours. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That has a lot of play on when YouTube picks it up. If it don't do nothing in 2 hours, YouTube ain't gonna pick it up.
Right.
They're gonna bypass you and go to the next video. If you do that, then they're gonna pick it up. And as soon as they pick it up, you check the analytics and you see well they picked that video up, drop one the next day, same time. And I guarantee you, YouTube's gonna pick it up too because YouTube picked up that video.
Uh-huh.
And you drop it on one the next day at the same time. and the next day, and it's going to pick it up.
Well, let's say if I done like Wednesday and one Sunday, would they think they'd pick it up consistently?
If you drop one today and one tomorrow, and then come back and make another one for Tuesday, and put up 5 or 6 minutes, all you need right now. And then drop next, spend about an hour, and you got enough content for the whole week.
Right.
And then break it down. I wouldn't even worry about editing right now because all you need is 500 subs.
Uh-huh.
You're not concentrating on the watch hours or anything like that right now. All you're worried about the subs. So I wouldn't even edit it. I'll just stick it on there and roll with it, break it down in 5 or 6 minutes, and then schedule it to go out 9 o'clock every morning. Try that. Try that for about 2 weeks at 9 o'clock every morning. And I guarantee you, I'll send you some screenshots and I'll show you what it looks like when YouTube picks a video up. So when YouTube picks it up, you'll know.
All right.
You'll know. And it's like, and when you do that, you want to come right behind and put another video out. Another one. And just keep it up. And once you get 50,000 subscribers, if they done picked up all these other videos from you, well, say I'm going to take 2 days and not do nothing, and you skip 2 days, well, you come back and drop a video, well, they still want to pick that video up because you got 50,000 subscribers. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how that works. 38 POS Racing is fixing to get to 500 subs tonight. Give me about 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Yeah, BNR, I might try that. My main issue is I assume people know what I know. But maybe I give some tips on some body work because I bought this Tipo orbital sander from Right Today because they're on sale for like $40 because I'm gonna be painting the Star Chief and then I'm thinking about painting my Mustang metallic green. I don't know yet on the metallic green, but I'm thinking about it. And then I got this Eastwood tool I need to try out. The top of the car, is where all the rust is, mainly where it's bubbling out the paint. So I'm thinking I'm going to take that Eastwood tool, sand it down to the metal, prime it, and scuff up the sides with that PA, and then prime it and block it out. Do my little bit of Bondo work and hopefully shoot it soon. But I'm also going to pull the fenders and all that off.
I'm back.
All right.
Yeah, if you need some help, I sent you my number.
All right.
You are Dakota 1. I emailed you. Huh?
I said, you haven't sent it to me. That must have been Dakota.
Dakota, yeah. Call me. I'll help you.
I'll try and get it on them. Because like the other day, I ordered some stuff from Parts Geek. I checked my email. I was like, oh, shoot. ASO email last week. And then there was another one from Colleen. She's like, you're at 389. You haven't registered yet.
Yeah, you get it out there. I wouldn't worry about editing right now.
Right.
I could take an hour and film and break it down to 5 6 minute long videos and stick it on there and roll with it. Then once you get to 500, like I said, then move up to 12-minute long videos and then keep on rolling with it.
Right.
And I guarantee you'll make it. And then, like I said, don't concentrate on just gun videos.
Right, do a little bit of both.
Do both of it. Throw it in there. Just throw it in there.
I think I'll start trying to fix it up a little bit. I stopped because you know how 2020 is. The last few years have been on ammo, I'm sure.
Right. Oh, it's high.
Crazy.
Yeah,
high.
it is. It's expensive. Everything's expensive.
Because I used to shoot for fun, but I don't even do that for fun anymore. I just tore it.
Yeah. It is expensive. Everything is.
I know it.
Freaking car parts is outrageous, buddy. I'm here to tell you.
Oh, boy, I was looking at ordering some stuff for the Pontiac from OPGI. It's just carpet and some other stuff. And I get to the subtotal just to say about how much this stuff is. It's like $1,000, and it's for nothing, really.
Yeah. Well, it's expensive now. That Thunderbird, I think we got close to $3,000 in it. That's buying it and everything. And we still like getting back tires, a dry set blue, some transmission fluid, and universal joints, and taking the radiator and have it flushed out. And make sure there ain't no bad spots in the radiator. And that's probably another $200-300 right there, easy.
Man, I got a problem. I think I'm gonna try and build a thing for about $3,000 for now. I don't know. It'll be hard to do, but
You could probably do it.
I'm gonna try because I'm gonna put a shift kit in it, on torque converter, and a new radiator for like $150. Because my radiator is out of a 75 or 6, I can't remember, and the dang fill cap for it is in the radiator hose, but it's also leaking around the core. But I'm not paying to have it fixed because I don't like it anyways.
Right, you're gonna go with an aluminum radiator.
Yeah, with the cap that's actually on the radiator. I don't like the one that's in.
Right, instead of the one on the side of it.
Yeah.
Is that on the side? Is the cap on them on the side?
The cap on mine is actually in the radiator hose. The radiator don't have the cap built in. It's a stupid design, 75 or 6. I can't remember which year.
That's what I'm trying to remember. That's got to be a V6 radiator.
Yeah, I think it is a V6 radiator. Stupidest thing.
Yep, that's going to be a V6 radiator.
But my dad, he just threw that together out of spare part because that was his.
Oh, yeah. I didn't like them either.
But I like when he, put through that engine and stuff together. Radiators for that car, you can't even find them.
Right. They're hard to find.
Find champion.
Yeah. You can go to. I'll send you some links. I'll send you some links. Oh man, I'll have to find it. I'll send you a link. You can save a little money off of it.
All right. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna start on my Mustang here. I'm gonna build me a shit in a couple days so I can do the body work on my car. And carpet, stuff for it. I'm gonna that car before I start on my Mustang. Get it, And,
right.
So I hate bouncing around on projects. I'd rather just hit one.
Right. Yes. Them little cars are getting hard to find.
What's that?
The Mustang 2s, they're getting hard to get.
Because everyone stole the front ends out of them.
Yep, the front ends and the back ends.
That's so stupid, man. I don't know why. I'd rather have the Mustang, too. I mean, cool little cars, man.
Well, I'm guilty of it, too, because I took them out and put them up underneath something else. So I'm guilty of it, too.
Rusted out Gia or something, but I just do that to the nice ones. Like, I've seen some nice, solid ones that people want to cut the front ends out of.
Right. Yeah, it's. I was trying to think. There's something else on them car. No, the Granadas. The Granadas the same way. It's got the disc brake front end.
Yeah.
And some of them has a 9-inch rear end on them. And some of them are posi rear ends.
Right. I need
Used
to
to-
buy a walker and stuff for my rear end.
Yeah. We used to buy them too. Front end and the rear end out of the Granadas and the radiators, because if it had a V8 in it, it's the same radiator that you can use in the Mustangs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the same radiator. You'd actually get one out of a Granada and work in your Mustang.
Well, I might have to look around.
Your Fairlane's up to 7, I think 71, I think 70. Your Mustangs, Fairlanes, Torinos, up till, on the Torino, I think 70. Some of your Pintos that came with a V6. Some of them radiators are the same thing as a V8 radiator. You can use them too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep. Actually, know where one of them are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I almost bought that one to build a no-name national car.
Uh-huh.
But the quarter panel was banged in a little bit, and I didn't want to take the time of pulling the quarter panel out. Because I thought, well, I get Thunderbird, I can just swap motor and be done with it. It didn't work out that way either.
Yeah, I'm not even. I don't know. Like, that's my main issue with it. I got a plan for just about everything color.
Yeah. It's thing about the Mustang 2s is it's still, the parts on them is still cheaper than a Camaro or an older model Mustang.
I want to know.
The more popular ones, it's still cheaper. And then plus the Pontiacs, stuff like that. What's high is cars that, like the Corvairs, parts of them are high. Like the Corvettes, parts on them are high. Even because a lot of your aftermarket places don't make parts for them.
Right.
So therefore, you have to go looking for what's available out there. But see, on that Mustang, there's Mustangs Unlimited. There's a place out in Texas. I forgot the name of it. Mustang Corral, I think is what it is.
There's
a
one place that makes the Mustang restoration.
Right. It's probably Mustangs Unlimited. They over there in Atlanta.
Oh, really? It might be. They sell it like $200 each.
Yeah, that's probably Mustangs Unlimited. That's where I brought all my Mustang parts for all my Mustangs and my Cougar. Come with Mustangs Unlimited. Yeah, ordered them. I drove over there to Atlanta and picked them up. Got a big old place over there, big old warehouse out there.
Mm-hmm.
It is a big old place. You will little pass out when you go out there.
I have to bring my big old purse.
Yeah.
Stuff some stuff in there.
Yep. I had a 70 model Mustang, and I was gonna build me a race car out of it.
Uh-huh.
And then I set it to the side, and I started working on another Mustang, and I was working on Fairlane. So that Mustang just sit over there, and I put a 351 in it, and FMX transmission. And a buddy of mine come over there, and he says, and I want that Mustang. I said, I got plans for that car. Oh, no, I want that Mustang. Well, I wound up Wind up, he had a car hauler and some other stuff and another car, so wind up doing some trading with him. He got the Mustang, and then 3 days later he calls me and he says, I'll be by the house. And yeah, that's okay. He walks in the door and he says, I need to order this and this and this and this and this and this. Talking about all the inside carpet, seat covers, the headliner, the 9 yards. And I'm thinking, hold on. I says, hold on. I said, you be some blow some money. He said, what are you talking about? I said, you get them seats covered locally. I said, you got to get a good price done on them versus buying the seat covers. So that's what we did. And so wound up, we done that, and about 6 months later, I wound up buying a car back, trading it back, because I bought a Mustang convertible, and he wanted a convertible. It's like a 94 5-mile convertible. So I traded that convertible back for a Mustang, and he done spent about $6,000-7,000 on it. That's like, golly. I'm fixing to end the live. We fixing to go over to John. John just went live. And I was waiting on him to go live. So I'll see you over at John's channel, and then here in a little while I'll email you.
Alrighty.
All right, boy, be good.
You too. You take it easy.
All right, y'all too.